to another Arbitrary August vlog on the Ladywing Designs channel. My name is Zakiya, and yeah, we're back again. So it's August 22nd, that's a Thursday. I am starting this clip for this new vlog right after I'm finishing the old one, so hopefully this can be quick because I'm already kind of in that mode. Right, so the rotation for Hogwarts Castle, the second rotation, did not necessarily go as planned at all. um, but that's okay. I still enjoyed what I was stitching on, and I have no regrets because I got a finish out of it, as you would have seen if you watched the last vlog video on the channel. So, what we're going to start with, um, sorry, I have my mom on the phone and I have it muted so she can't hear me, but I can hear her talking with people. Anyway, so focus. Okay, so I do know which project I'm going to be working on for this next rotation, which is just going to be 22nd, 23rd, 24th. I'm going to get back to that original kind of 4-day schedule that I had planned from the beginning, so I'm just going to let this be 3 days since I needed that extra day to finish my to-do list. That's perfectly fine with me. So, first things first, Magical Stitches homework. I did not talk about this in the last clip, and maybe I should have. So I'm just going to reference, I might put up a picture of my to-do list here, just so you guys will kind of see what I'm talking about. Yeah. So, we're in week 7 homework for year 5. So, Order of the Phoenix is coming to a close. We'll be starting Half-Blood Prince within the next couple weeks, or within the next week, actually. Or, no, we still have a couple weeks. Anyway, this week's homework is about, so last week was the owls. I kind of did that task. And then this week, there are 3 different parts. So the first part is working on whip number 11. I don't remember why we're working on 11. I can't remember right now. Anyway, my whip number 11 is Painted Wings. So I am about to pick that back up. This is a pattern by Kathy Barrick. I totally forgot to wait and put the Q-snap on it after I showed you guys where I am. So I'll put in a picture here of where the whole piece is right now. And this is kind of a zoom in of that. So here we go. So I still have these vertical lines to fill in with the orange, so that's where I'm about to start now, and then I think I'll start on the next butterfly down here. And I have to do 300 stitches for that. And I hope I said it's whip number 11 on our whip album that we have in the group. Hopefully I said that before. So I'm going to do my 300 for that, and then I'll be finished with homework, because the other 2 tasks, or the other 2 parts, I finished with my to-do list. And like I said, I should have mentioned this in the last clip, but I didn't, and I'm doing it now, whatever. So part 2 was working on a color that is not pink. As long as you're not working and using the stitches that you count, just can't be pink, because umbrage is gone and we are happy about it. So I did brown and blue stitches on that, and then the third task was that you had to do something related, 400 stitches on something related to the 5th floor prank, specifically the prank that was on the 5th floor that the Weasley twins did before they left. And that was a swamp on the 5th floor that Umbridge just could not get rid of. So I said that this project had a lot of brown, and there were plants and vegetation on it, and birds, like animals, things that you would find in a swamp. So I used it for that as well. So those 2 are already done. I just have to do Painted Wings. And Painted Wings is not what came up on the wheel. I'll talk about that after I get my homework done. Yeah, so I think that's a good place to stop for right now. I am going to go work on Painted Wings and talk to my mom, and I will be back to check in with you guys when I finish the homework so we can talk about what I'm doing for this next rotation. So I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, and we're back. So, still the 22nd. It's actually only been 4 hours since I last checked in, and I have finished my 300 stitches for homework. So, again, I did it on painted wings because this was whip number 11. So, I filled in, I'm not quite sure if you can see it at all now. You can kind of tell here that there are two different colors of the vertical stripes. Of course, I've already put the picture back up. So, on here, I don't know, maybe you can barely see it on there too, but there are two different colors striped vertically in that butterfly. So I had to do the orange color for it. So I finished that, and then this butterfly, the center body part, was not filled in, and it was the same orange, so I just went ahead and did that. And then I came down here and started on this outline for this butterfly, and then I had floss left over, so I just jumped down here to the letters, and that just the top part of this S was all I had, and that finished the homework. And then I just finished the strands that I had pulled out. So I worked this way and ran out of a strand, and then I worked back this way. So now I can pick up here with the letter P and then come down and start working on the bottom border. So I don't know when that will happen. I am kind of enjoying working on it with the 36 count linen right now, so I might come back to it in a little bit after I go over the next plans. So I have my window open and there are things happening outside, and it's just generally hot, and I forgot to close the window before I started this, so I'm going to pause for a second and do that. Okay, now that we have solved that, so I'm going to pop in a clip here. I screenshotted or recorded my screen for this spin. So fun fact, even though I knew that it was the castle's rotation and I knew that I was going to be working on my to-do list, for some reason Saturday night I just felt like spinning my wheel, and when I did it I was like, you don't need to spin the wheel, you know, you might get a project you like and then you won't be able to work on it. So I just said, I'm going to record this screen, and whenever I get back to doing regular rotation, whatever this pulls is what will be like first in line, like, okay, am I doing this? Because I had already spun. So I spun, and surely it's done by now. You can see that one of my new starts got chosen. So that new start that I will be doing is that's not the name of the pattern, good grief. It's called Alice's Mad Plant from Bindi Stitchy Designs. So Michelle's first pattern that she sold. Yeah, anyway, so I got this in the Wonderland box from Love You More Studio, and I've been wanting to really start this and knock this out because it's a small pattern and it's just super cute. So the wheel chose this. I'm going to work on this. I'm so excited about it. I think I'm going to maybe use fancy floss for one of the greens. Maybe for the lighter green, because I know I have a color in cotton that I can use. But this is what the wheel chose, and I actually set aside this fabric just the other day when I was searching for fabric and the flosses for my to-do list. I remembered / refound, whatever, rediscovered this piece of fabric. It is 30 count baby's breath linen from Weeks Dye Works. I bought this when I was about to start my dad's Arranging the Tools, which is from Ink Circles, and this fabric was just, it had a bit too much of a pinkish undertone to it, so my mom and I didn't think that it would be a good fit to stitch something on for my dad. So I didn't. I ordered a different piece for that project, and I just kept this because I figured I'd use it eventually, and its time is now. And I think that I'll only need half of this piece of fabric. I have to go back and do the math again just to be sure, but I'm hoping that I only need half the fabric because I already know what I'm going to put on the other side, and it's another Lizzie Kate. We'll talk about it whenever I get to that point. But yeah, so you can, I don't know, TBH, it's a beige fabric, honestly. It, yeah, it doesn't matter. This is the fabric I'm using. I already have fabric. It's a bit similar to kind of the beige-ish look, the tan look that this fabric has, but just a little different. So anyway, I am about to figure out all the math and stuff for the fabric, make sure that I can just cut this thing in half, and then I'm going to find the flosses that I'm going to use and get started. So I will be back to check in probably at the end of the day. I mean, I won't say that I can't finish this before the day is over, but I don't think I will. Anyway, I'm just stitching a stitch right now, and I'm catching up on a bunch of floss tubes because I am a week behind. I think. Am I a week behind? Yeah, I'm like a week behind still on my videos. So as I have post notifications turned on for people on YouTube, the bells next to the subscription thing. So if I watch you and I enjoy your videos, the bell gets turned on because when you post a video, I want to know about it. And I add them, I just save them to my watch later list as they come up on my phone. And then I just go back and watch my watch later list. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I only want to watch all the cross stitch ones, so I'll like rearrange or, whatever. Or I'll save all the people whose videos I watch entirely through till the end, just whatever I'm feeling at the moment. Well, I am so behind right now that I'm just watching straight through. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a knitting one next, if it's a floss tube next, like, it doesn't matter. I'm just watching because I'm literally a week behind. And every time I'm like, yeah, I watched, 3 or 4 and I'm back caught up now. And then I don't have time to catch up. And there are 3 or 4 more that I have to add because somehow it's like they're little groups during the week of the people that post on what days. It's fine. I'm really just trying to get a good bit of them knocked out between today and tomorrow because the weekend is like everyone's uploading for the people that I'm watching right now. And I'm still not even back to watching everyone that I am subscribed to from my hiatus of watching a knitting podcast. I'm still trying to add people back in, but times like this where I'm so behind, I'm not binge watching to catch up on different people. So, yeah, it's insane. And there are a lot of people that every time they post a video, I'm like, I need to add them to my rotation, and I just can't get to it right now. So that's what I'm working on while I stitch. Yeah. Okay, I think that's everything that I want to say for right now. I am going to go get ready for this new start. And actually, I was thinking about maybe doing a stitch with me. Oh no, I was going to do a stitch with me for this as I start it, but we'll see. It might not be exactly when I start it. I might wait until I have a bit going and then do one. But I have really, really, really been wanting to record a stitch with me. I don't know. I also can't decide because I was thinking about it earlier. I say these things, y'all know this may or may not happen dealing with me, but I don't know. I really need to get back to doing regular floss tubes, but I'm kind of just not there yet right now because I'm trying to keep myself vlogging. And then I'm going to do Stitch With Me's, and I'm kind of thinking that maybe Thursday will be my day for Stitch With Me's. I only have one class on Tuesday and Thursday, and it's in the morning. I get out at 11, and then I'm done for the rest of the day. So that would be a good day. Tuesday and Thursday would be good days for filming. yeah. But anyway, I like this fabric. I feel like I can only appreciate it in the screen because I know what it looks like. And I remember trying to get pictures of this, I think, was a little difficult with the actual color and how it looks in person. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna go get to stitching and I will be back in some hours to check in with y'all. So until then. Hey y'all, so I'm back again, a bit later than what I thought it would be, but that's okay. So it is Friday, August the 23rd. It's a little after 6:30 in the evening. I thought I was going to maybe come back sometime this morning. I don't know why I thought that, because I had class and stuff. Anyway, so I'm back to show you my finish. Let me get something behind this. This is fine, whatever. So here is my finish on Alice's Mad Plant, and it's pretty much to the pattern. Um, I didn't think to keep the actual pattern piece out to show you again, but regardless, so here is the finished piece. I worked off of the DMCs which it's charted in DMCs. So I worked off of that. I ended up converting every color in the chart except 413, which is this teacup, and the hands on the clock. That's the only color that I did not change. But whatever. I'm really enjoying stash diving more recently. So anyway, this is the finish. And I'm trying to think of big things to tell you. I absolutely loved working all the vines. I used a fancy floss for that. I used Color and Cotton in Pickle, and it looks great. I don't know if maybe you can kind of see the different tonalities of the green on camera. If you guys hear bubbling and stuff, I'm cooking. I'm making pasta, so that's what that is. I don't even know if my camera will pick that up, but in case it does. So yay, my signature's down here. I did this in the color that it was charted for. Hindsight, maybe I should have done like a brown or put the white in there for it to look kind of creamish. I don't really care. I decided to just stick with it. It's Wonderland, so everything's kind of crazy anyway, right? Yeah, I love this. I loved it, loved it, loved it. It's a quick stitch and it's just really fun to stitch. I really enjoyed it. So I can't wait. I can't wait. Matter of fact, Michelle's well, maybe it won't be her next pattern that the public kind of gets, but the one that she just recently finished for the next issue of X Stitch magazine. It's based off of Dumbledore quote, and I must have it. And I want to stitch the messy bun one as well, so gotta get that sometime soon. But yeah, so again, there it is. Super in love with it. And that's a wrap on that. So, I pretty much just finished that right before I started the food. And I'm thinking I want that one to be turned into a pillow, I'm thinking. Need to get some backing fabric so I can do these things myself. So, um, like I said at the beginning of this vlog, this rotation period I was just doing 22nd, 23rd, 24th. Tomorrow, Saturday, is the 24th, so I actually had another project lined up to do. It was another Lizzie Kate, and it was a small. I don't know where it is. I kitted it up yesterday and everything. It might have gotten left at my boyfriend's apartment. I don't know, but I can't find it over here, and it's not in my car, so I need to find that, because there are 5 bobbins of floss in there, and I would like them back. So anyway, because I can't find that and I want to work on something, I decided that I would just go back to working on Painted Wings from Kathy Barrick. So I'm just going to go back to working on this for the rest of today and probably whatever little bit of tomorrow, unless I find the other pattern, of course. So this is where I am starting from. I'm going to work on this P and Calm Down to start doing the border, and I might actually work and fill in this butterfly first. Not quite sure. And then there's another giant butterfly that goes in here, so I'll probably get started on that before I move the Q-snap as well. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm almost done with this pattern, so I'm looking forward to getting a finish on this as well. Actually, maybe this will be kind of my focus, next kind of thing to get done. So anyway, I am going to go check on my food before something burns, and I'll check back in with you guys, should be tonight, to show you guys where I got to on Painted Wings. So, alrighty. Hey y'all, so it is Saturday, August 24th. It is close to 5 p.m. in the evening. This is just a super quick clip to let you know that nothing has happened since the last one. I thought that I was gonna get to work on Painted Wings and, you know, get some stuff done. I did maybe 10 half stitches, like going down a row. And then what happened after that? Oh, then we decided to go out last night, my boyfriend and I, so that I pretty much didn't get anything done because I took a nap, and then when I woke up, we got ready to go, and we went out, and it was super late before we got back. So we went to sleep, and then I had to work today, so I've just gotten home from work, and now football is about to start back, college football. With the Florida and Miami game, so I am like getting my stuff together so I can go to his place and we're gonna watch the game. So yeah, basically, like I said, this is just a small clip to let you all know that nothing has happened. So yeah, trying to get back into the groove of recording at least one clip every day, even if it's to tell you that there's nothing to see. So this will be this is supposed to be the last day for this vlog, so it probably won't be tonight because I'll probably still be at his place and I don't like to record with other people around me. But tomorrow, when I get back, I will make sure that I record a clip and end this vlog. And yeah, I've already, I went ahead and spun my wheel for the next rotation. I won't show it to you until the next clip, or maybe the next vlog entirely. But anyway, I already spun, so I do know what I'm working on. Actually, I've probably already put it in. I'm just going to put it in here. Just visual evidence so that you all can see that my wheel chose butterfly effect, which is great. I actually still have, I think, 3 extra credits for magical stitches that I wanted to do with butterfly effect, so maybe those will get done. We'll see, because I think I needed 1,500 stitches for all 3 of those, and I just don't know what I'll feel like doing on her. Especially with school being back in session, 3 of those days of the rotation are school days, so yeah. Anyway, I am trying to get to his place by 5 o'clock, so I'm gonna end this clip now, and hopefully I will be back to show you all some progress on Painted Wings. So until then. Okay, so I was supposed to come back yesterday and I didn't because I didn't really get anything done on Painted Wings. So it's right at 10 o'clock at night, August the 25th, so Sunday, and I have my window open. So if you're hearing noises, that's what that's from. Okay, so here is where I got to with Painted Wings. So I finished, there we go. So I finished filling in everything for this butterfly, which it looks more like a moth But anyway, whatever. And then I finished the piece. So as far as the letters, I had to, well, I didn't have to, but I decided to rip out the R that I had already stitched because I totally forgot that I was supposed to switch the Z and the R for my initials, and I stitched them in a different color so that they will stand out. So if you'll remember, up here I charted an L and there's a D on the other side for Ladywing Designs. So I'm switching my first and last initials down here, the Z, and then the R will be moved to the other side. It just kind of perfectly works out that way. And they take up the same width of stitches. They're both 7 stitches wide, so it literally is just perfect. Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know if I talked about fabric and stuff during this vlog. So this is Painted Wings by Kathy Barrick. I'm stitching it 2/2 on 36 count vintage pear linen from Lakeside Linens. Yeah, that's right. And I'm really enjoying it. When I picked this back up again, I forgot how much I love this fabric. So that's been really fun to work on. And this grime guard, my good old Slytherin grime guard that really needs to be washed. Thank goodness you guys can't tell how dirty it is. This is from Silver Moon Sewing. So yeah, I think that that's everything I want to say. And that will end this vlog. I'm waiting on, so like I said, it's Sunday, and if you watch a bunch of people in Magical Stitches, or if you are a part of Magical Stitches yourself, you will know that the homework runs from Monday to usually Sunday. This week it'll be Saturday because it's the end of book 5 at the end of August. But anyway, yeah, so I'm waiting on homework stuff to happen at midnight so that I'll know what I'm working on for this week. So I don't have a wheel or anything to show you guys. That's where I'm going with this. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to be working on for the next vlog yet, but I figured I'd just kind of go ahead and show this. I may put in a few more stitches on Painted Wings, but it probably won't be anything worth showing. And if it is, I'll just show it in the next vlog, whatever. Yeah, so thank you for watching, for coming back after all my long hiatuses. I'm trying to get back on track. School started again last week, so I'm figuring out where my definite blocks of time are. And then when August is over and the vlogging is done, I think I'll just go back to doing regular floss tubes then, because it's clearly not going to happen during August. There's only 1 week left, so what's another week at this point? Plus I want to look over everything. I have a bunch of retail therapy that I'm going to need to gather. It's all scattered at this point. I have a few different piles of retail therapy. Yeah. Anyway, so thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I will see you in a few days with the next vlog. Bye, y'all. Hey, y'all. So it is Tuesday, August the 27th. It's right after 6:30 in the evening, and I'm back. So the last clip you would have seen was supposed to be the end of this vlog. That is not the case anymore. Because I was going to do 26, 27, 28 as another vlog, and then the 26th I didn't film. And I don't feel like doing like a short vlog just for this evening and tomorrow basically, so I'm just tacking it on. Also, the video that you just saw from the 25th was at first not showing up in my laptop's like gallery. I don't know what was going on with it, and I would click on it and it wouldn't play, like nothing would happen. Y'all, I hit the select box and hit the delete button and was about to hit delete, and then magically a thumbnail comes back up, and I'm like, okay. So then I go and click on the video. Oh, look, it works. All of a sudden, now we know. Now we know what was on that video. Like, really? And I had just filmed, like, sat here and filmed for 15 minutes, having to catch all up, and I'm like, I don't know what I showed you, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I think that's been the theme lately for me, is just the struggle bus. So, now that I at least know where I was last time, I'm going to show you what I've been up to. So, I mentioned last time, let me just go over this real quick. I mentioned last time that I was waiting for Magical Stitches homework to come out. So basically what we're doing this week, it's the last week of year 5. I don't remember the kind of story behind this week, but we had to post 5 whips that we kind of wanted to work on and would be excited to work on this week. And if you had less than 5, you just posted all of your whips. But anyway, so you pick 5 of your whips, you post them, and then the headmistresses at midnight, you had to post your list before midnight on Sunday. And then at midnight, they had a different tiny decisions wheel for each house, and it was 1 through 5 for the 5 whips, and it chose a number. And so that was your main whip. So for Slytherin, it chose 4, so Painted Wings was my 4th whip that I had listed. And then for bonus points, you can put in, so you put in 500 stitches on your main whip, and then for bonus points, you can put in 200 stitches on each of the other 4 whips, and that'll give you bonus points. So, for my main whip, which, like I said, was Painted Wings, I did 500 stitches, and then went back to post my end photo and discovered, hey, apparently the starting photo never actually posted and saved to Facebook. So I had to start over on my 500. I took the starting photo right then and made sure that it posted and saved on there. And then I started over. It's fine. I'm not too upset about it because I had a mistake, which I'll talk about just in a second. And I'm trying to like get all the fudging done for that right now before I put it away and forget. So, since you guys saw it last, I have done this X border over to where I could reach here. And then I started in on this butterfly, so I came up here and did a bit of this, and then started going around in this outline. Well, right in here, not that far into the outline, I went over half a stitch accidentally. So the entire outline is off half a stitch, and I didn't realize till I came back to the spine and started working down because stuff wasn't lining up in here. So I'm fudging it with all of the background so that it will work. So the 500 stitches did come in handy for that because the first 500 ended like at the bottom of this one. So the second 500 is helping me get through doing all of that. So the mistake will be fixed. And then the spine is in the right spot, so all of this over here it'll be okay. It's like the bottom of the outline on the other side. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been working on. After I finish this outline in the accrue, I'm going to go back and fill in the plants. Well, I guess they're both flowers. Yeah, they're all flowers. I'm going to fill those in on the wing, and then I'll come back down here and start in on some of the detail at the bottom. So you can see here on the X's, there's orange, and then it alternates with yellow. So I still need to do those. And I don't know where the 500 will end, but surely somewhere within all that it'll probably end because I only have 300 stitches left that I need to do. Yeah, but my goal is to finish all of this side of the wing, to fill in the spine, and to do all of the that detail, the orange and the yellow down here. And then I am allowed to put this away. because I'm only going to have to move the Q-snap one more time for this project. It'll be on the other side. I have to finish this butterfly because this is the center, and then all 4 of these mirror on the other side of it. So I have to finish the bottom of this butterfly on the other side. I have to do this butterfly, finish the rest of the border that'll be down here, and then the rest of the letters that are over there as well. And then, of course, this half of the butterfly. So I'm feeling pretty good. And this is actually more than half of the border. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so this one is starting the second half of the pattern. And it's actually really easy to stitch, though. Yeah. Anyway, so it's going great. I'm really excited about it. So the other 4 projects that I chose to post for homework: Thanksgiving, which I'll show all these to you as I pull them out and work on them. I'm hoping that I can get most, if not all, of the homework of the bonus stuff, well, I guess homework, yeah, done by tomorrow, the 28th, or, you know, hopefully like the last of it on the 29th or whatever. But anyway, so for the bonus points, I'm going to pull out Thanksgiving, Caterpillar and Alice, which, come back to that in a second, and Hogwarts Castle. So the 4th project that I will not be pulling out is Butterfly Effect, which if you've been around, or if you've binge watched, you'll know that, or maybe you'll know that that's my Haid, my Heaven and Earth design. I just don't feel like working on it right now, y'all. I just don't. And maybe after I work on Thanksgiving, because both of those projects, Butterfly Effect and Thanksgiving, are 1/1. Maybe after I work on Thanksgiving, if I'm not completely over it, maybe I will pull out Butterfly Effect, but probably not. I really want to sit down with that floss buddy at some point and actually take the time to bobbinate all my flosses and figure out what flosses I still need, which I shouldn't need anymore, and all of that. It's just a mess, and the disarray in that floss buddy makes me not want to do anything with the project. So maybe it'll get worked on this week, but if it does, it'll be the last one that I end up doing, basically. And then Caterpillar and Alice. So I haven't posted about this anywhere yet because I just never got around to it. So in that giant hiatus where I wasn't doing any type of videos, and I wasn't posting on Instagram really at all, I had started a few projects and then later kind of caught y'all back up on them. So on July the 4th, I started a knitting project and a cross stitch project. Both of them just because I needed something that would just make me happy. So I started one in each craft, which I don't think was on purpose, but I love a new start, so whatever. So the cross stitch project that I started is, it's actually called Caterpillar, and again, I'll show you when I get it started and everything. But I call it Caterpillar and Alice so that I can remind myself exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm loving it. I am actually really excited to get back to that project. I'm thinking it's going to be the last one that I touch, barring Butterfly Effect if I pull it out. But that'll probably be the last one that I touch because I've been itching to get back to it. So I think that that's what I needed to catch you up on. Nothing else really happening this week. School's back in session. It started back last Wednesday. So I'm just getting used to having to wake up and go to class and like function and be around people, and yeah. It's going okay. I'm doing pretty good so far. My classes, I have morning classes. I'm done every day by 12. And some days a little before that. So it's great. It's great. Anyway, we can talk about that later, maybe in a Stitch with Me or something. I am going to go get to stitching. I want to watch some Flosstubes / knitting podcast, because I just add everything to my watch later playlist as it comes up, as I get notifications. So they're all jumbled in together, but I'm excited to sit down with some of my people and get caught up on this, because I am crazy behind. I only have 15 videos now, but at one point I was at probably closer to 30 that I was behind on. And I know a lot of people are like, you know, whatever, it's not a lot. I still haven't added back all of the people that I actually am subscribed to and like watching on knitting podcast. I haven't even added all of those back yet. Like, I still have to binge watch some people and catch up, which I really need to get a move on. Floss tubers, I haven't even, like, I have so many people that I'm like, I want to start watching you. I want to start watching you. I haven't even gotten there yet, y'all. Because I'm trying to take turns and binge watch an old knitting one, start a new floss tube, and just, I already follow and watch and am watching a ton of people. So, you know, y'all know how it is. Y'all know. And I usually don't get behind, but with school starting back and just being so tired lately, I've actually been getting behind. I think now I'm on this past weekend. But at one point I was like a week behind on videos. Again, most people are like, a week, you're doing great. A week, like, most of the time when videos come out, I might let them pile up till it's like 5 videos I need to watch. And then I clear the list out because I get them all watched. So this is crazy for me. I feel like I'm super behind on my people. Anyway, enough rambling. Oh my gosh. I am gonna go get some stitching done and chat with some peeps, and I will be back when I finish all the stuff in that area of the Q-snap on Painted Wings. So until then, y'all. Alright, hey peeps. So this is going to be the actual last clip for this vlog. So, last we talked, I was working on Painted Wings, and I'm actually not done with where I wanted to be before putting it up, and I'm not going to take it off the Q-snap because I'm really close to my goal, but I am done with it for tonight and maybe for the next couple of days. Yeah, so this is where I got to. I am almost done filling in this half of this butterfly. I just have to do, I think you can kind of see it there, the tops of the actual flower part of the flowers is not done. I have to do that. And then I have to fill in the center, which is the same color. And all of that is the same color as the yellow that goes down here on the X's. So you can see I started filling in with the orange. And so then I have to go back and do the same thing with the yellow, which, like I said, is the color that I need up there. And I was about to start that. I had threaded the needle. Yeah, I'm just super tired, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a night and call it the end of the clip. And then, of course, I haven't done my stitch counts for today, so let's do that. Let's see. Oh, nice. So I did 304 stitches today. Fun. So, okay. That's pretty much it, I think. So, like I said, or like I'm sure was in one of the clips before, but I'll just say it again. Thank you so much to everyone that comes back and watches. If you comment, if you like, all that jazz, super appreciate it on all the social media, not just here on YouTube. And I will hopefully have one last vlog out for Arbitrary August, and that'll be from the 29th to either the 31st or September 1st. It just depends on what happens there. But yeah, so I will catch you guys in the next vlog, and until then, happy stitching, y'all.